Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sally Pinto and I'm from the Yonkers Newark neighborhood naturally occurring retirement community. We launched back in January of 2020 and we're here to serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We have lots of fun programs and activities, and we also have a lot of resources for you as well. Our programs include meditation chair yoga, body mind fitness, bingo, and any other programs that you might be interested, like arts and gardening. We have our resource specialist, Alexa Smith, who can help you with finding services and activities out there for you, as well as our nurse, Barbara Simone, who can help answer your health-related questions. We're here for you, we're here for our community, and we look forward to seeing you in our programs. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alexa Smith, the resource specialist with the Yonkers Newark. I'm here to help with application assistance, referrals for home delivered meals, and transportation services will be coming soon. We also offer Zoom activities and Zoom programs. And if you have any other questions or concerns, I'm here to help. Thank you so much and enjoy the program.
Welcome. I'm Barbara Simone, registered nurse. I recently retired from Westchester County's Health Department as a public health nurse. I am now here to try to assist you with any medical or preventive care issues. Enjoy this program, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
All right, let's get it going then. It's funny you brought up the cold exposure, going outside, kind of spending a couple of minutes in the brisk air. I totally agree. I've read, a bunch of studies and heard from a bunch of professionals that cold exposure, including cold water, cold air, is so good for your health, for your mitochondria, helps them acclimate. And myself and my younger brother have been taking a really quick cold shower in the morning, just kind of like wake you up, kind of get in there. The water gets so brisk, it forces you to breathe really deep and fill your lungs with air, and it feels really nice at the end. So if you want to give it a go, if you're feeling a little crazy, I highly recommend it. All right. And so without further ado, let's get into a little bit of stretching. Feeling a little tight today, so let's start with that. I want you guys to stick your arms out to the side and then turn your palms all the way face up until you start to feel a stretch through your biceps and shoulders. If you're not feeling a stretch, you feel like your shoulders are coming forward, try to pull them back. You might feel it up through here, you might feel it through your chest, you might feel it down through your biceps, and you're just gonna hold. Twist as far as you can. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's twist the other way. 30 seconds here. $15 to go. 3, 2, 1, unwind and relax. Maybe you should roll your shoulders out. You've started to feel a little bit stiff. And we're going to start to roll the neck. We'll roll the neck 6 times each direction. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then away. All right, and then we'll stick one hand into the muscle just above the collarbone once again. So not quite up into your trap, a little bit lower. It's going to be some stringier, tighter feeling muscles. And I'm just going to want to gently massage them if they feel like they really fight back at you. Just breathe through it. Breathe through it. Rock your head back and forth. Feel how the muscles move that push into your fingers. Give them a little bit of a massage, help them loosen up a little bit. And let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side, just above the collarbone. Couple more rocks. And we'll relax. This next one doesn't get enough love. We're gonna give it a little bit more. Right where your jaw connects to your skull, find that insertion point. As I'm talking, I can feel it move. Ooh, got a little snap there. Okay, so find that spot, relax your jaw, close your eyes, and we'll massage for about 30 seconds in total. Three, two, one. Right. Release that, and then we'll come up to the temples. Give those a bit of a rub. Right, and finally, last one's gonna be right next to your nose. So if you can relax your face, you can feel some muscles right underneath your eyes. Maybe when you smile, you feel them clench. Rub into those. Give them a little bit of a relaxing workout. About 10 more seconds. Three, two, one, and relax. Hope that's feeling all right. Hope you enjoyed that one. And we'll go back to flipping the palms face up. And we're gonna hold here for another stretch, second round. Feeling a little bit looser this round. You still feel a bit of tightness, especially through my left bicep. Three, two, one, flip it the other way. That's really, I want to bring my shoulders up next to my ears, just to force that rotation, get my hands a little bit farther underneath. It's not really what we want though. So pull my shoulders back and down. Then only get as far as twisting in my shoulders and bicep will let me. So again, for me, it's still that left arm that feels tight. Three, two, one, rest. Roll the shoulders, roll the elbows, roll the wrists. And we'll start to roll the neck, 6 each way. All right, and then we'll bring the right hand to the collarbone, just above it. Spend about 15 seconds here. So you can find a new way to move your neck. Maybe it's a little bit looser this round. 3, 2, 1, switch the sides. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and relax. And then we'll bring our arms up and find that point of the jaw. Now this time I'm trying resting my elbows on my knees and leaning forward, maybe take a little bit of pressure off of my core to hold me up, pressure off of my back, just relax into it. Fifteen seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and bring it up to the temples. About 15 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and find those face muscles. Three, 2, 1, and then let's work out our face. Make some faces. Make sure you can use those muscles. Okay. All right, guys. You have your water? Hope everybody has that nearby. And we're going to start getting into the workout. So this time I'll tell you the 4 exercises in the chair, and then I'll tell you the 4 exercises behind before we get into those. So 4 exercises in the chair. We're going to start off with squats. Squatting into the chair. We'll do the hardest one first. Then we're going to go punch, punch, up, up, out, out, forward, forward, up, out, out. And then get into the legs. Give these guys some loving with your hands. Try to find spots that maybe you have let a little bit tight or you've let a little bit soft, and flex the soft ones, loosen the tight ones. Find them with your hands. And finally, we're going to be reaching over the head because we like to work out the side of the body and the shoulder at the same time. So we'll get a bit of shoulder work in as well. Okay, so 40 seconds each of those, 20 seconds of rest, and then we'll get behind the chair and I'll explain the next 4. So if you need another sip, I'm going to have some. With the heat on all the time these days, sucks the moisture out of us. So it's really important to stay hydrated. All right, squats. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it up and sit it back down. Control your descent. We're up and then slowly lower. Okay. Use that muscle at every point. Don't just fall into the chair. Control yourself into the chair. 20 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Let's see if you guys can get this pattern down for the next one. Forward, forward, up, up, out, out. Okay. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is we can make this a boxing drill. It's a coordination, a little bit of a mind training as well. All right, 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, for the next one, let's start again with that. Give yourself a little bit of a break if you want to take a couple deep breaths. Now it's time to do so. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. $20 seconds to go. I'm starting to be able to tell that the outside of my leg is pretty tight. Not for me. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's come on around behind. So, pay attention real quick. We're going to go up on 2 feet for the first one, and then pick 1 foot up off the ground, holding onto the chair, and slowly lower. Slow as you can. If you are going straight down to the ground, on the next one, try just a little bit slower than the one previous. So up on 2 feet, down on 1. All right. Next one, after that, we'll have our, I don't know, we're going to look at this one first. So arms in tight. We're going to rotate, punch forward and backwards at the same time. After that, get our feet nice and wide. We're going to have a sumo squat. Take it nice and slow again, holding onto the chair. Find those groin muscles, inner thigh muscles. Get your legs wide. We'll go up and down like so. And finally, pretend we're about to be a boxer. I want you guys to move side to side, rocking side to side. Keep your feet balanced and spread apart, and throw uppercuts and punches, uppercuts, punches. But if we can shift the weight balance without losing anything, if you don't quite feel comfortable, keeping both hands up. Take one at a time. Then switch. I'm trying to keep that slight rocket going. It's very slight. Okay. So first one, going to be up behind the chair. And in 3, 2, 1, coming up onto the toes, down onto 1 foot. Up on the toes, down on the other foot. Concentrate. Just try to be very particular with this movement. And I can feel myself occasionally coming up, but I don't want to use one toe or the other as much. So I can feel the compensations happening by like rotating my ankle to the side a little bit, or letting my knee kind of hang out to one side. So if you're starting to feel any of those things, try to fight against them. Try to keep that. You want to stay vertically stiff. So everything wants to go up and down in one piece. And 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Come around behind again. In tight, out. In tight, out. Got a nice space here. Rotate my arms today without worrying about hitting any plants or anything. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get that torso twist. Make sure that you're keeping your abs tight too, so you're not leaning onto your lower back. We don't want anything here. No leaning back like that. Okay, keep it going. Practice your breathing here. In, out, out, in, out, in when you're tight, out when you're out. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Come around behind. Take some deep breaths if you need some water. Always a good move. And 3, 2, 1. Feet are wide. We're squatting. Now take it slow, but make it a consistent movement. Don't stop anywhere. Up and down, up and down. 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Let's find a good spot with our feet. We feel stable. We feel our hips active. Feet are just past shoulder width. I don't know if they're coming to the side. Maybe if I move this chair over here. So just about here, you're gonna be rocking. You can throw a punch every now and then. I want you to focus on rocking. Add these in once you feel comfortable. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, 20 seconds left. Let's see if we can speed it up. Speed it up side to side. Throw a few more punches in there as well. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Round 1 complete. Let's come on down to the chair. All right, if you haven't had any water, now's a great time. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start squatting in 3, 2, 1. All right, so as we're doing these, we are controlling it on the way down. Nice and controlled. Doesn't have to be this slow. Doesn't have to be this fast either. Take a speed that works for you and makes your legs work hard. Just keep it going. 20 seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And next one, bring you out in front. But before we do that, one more deep breath. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, if you're feeling comfortable with the movement, maybe you can speed it up. Up to you. Get those shoulders working. And you're trying to go backwards. We've got 6 movements. Mix them up. Mix them up. If you like patterns, go for those. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, deep breath. And next we're gonna be slapping the legs. So like I was saying, feeling a lot more tightness on the outside of my thigh than the inside. I think that's pretty common in most people. But see if we can get this one to wake up for us. This one to loosen up for us. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, 15 seconds, guys. Keep it working. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Neck is feeling like it could use a little bit more rolling. But we're gonna keep working. All right, so this time let's change it up with the arms, and we're gonna swim out and then swim back in. And we get a little bit more shoulder and chest work with this as well. So sorry to change it up on you round 2, but felt like this is something that would be beneficial for all of us. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, out, and then back in. There we go. There we go. And we're working. We're working. Okay. Cool. And you feel this chest stretching out when you're about here. Chest comes forward, arms come back. Bit of a stretch through the biceps as well. Maybe for some of you, this is a great back exercise. Pinching your shoulder blades together when we get about there. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Down in the chair, rolling around behind. If you are having trouble with this calf raise to single foot lower, I recommend going calf raise, double foot lower. So wherever you are, pick one that works for you, challenge yourself, and 3, 2, 1, let's come on up. Pick one foot up or leave it down and then slowly lower with the other one. Could be on both of you, and then just going up and down. This is a great workout in itself. All right, keep it going. 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We're gonna be in tight. Then we're gonna be out wide. In tight and out wide. I don't know about you guys. My shoulders are starting to feel a little bit looser. Like they're waking up like that's a lot of blood pumping to them. Feels kind of good. All right. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Remember, core tight. Here we go. 20 seconds remaining. Keep it working. Three, two, one, and rest. Okay. Going around behind. Feet are wide, so I've got my feet about this wide for the squats. Okay. I'll leave the chair slightly off to the side for this one, just so you can see how low you want to aim for. Doesn't need to be where you are. If you are getting down to here, fantastic. If you can sit down even further, that's great. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice and slow. You feel like your legs are shaking? That's great. It's amazing. Keep aiming for that. You want that shake. Teach your muscles to do something they haven't done in a while. There we go. Getting low, getting low. Deep breath, core stays tight. $15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Last one, guys. Move that out to the side again. Swaying side to side. You know what? Let's stagger the feet like a real boxer. So I have my left foot forward for the first 20 seconds. Second 20 seconds, I'll have my right foot forward. Starting here. Find that sway. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And then now we can jab and cross. And up with that. Okay. Once you feel more comfortable, just swaying side to side. That chair needs to be there as well. That's good too. Just try one of these. Holding on to the chair. Maybe lightly moving side to side. Feet are nice and flat. 3, 2, 1. Switch feet. Go. Ten seconds left, guys. More. Keep working. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. So that is the end of round 2. Sit back down in the chair. We have water. All right, we'll get into round 3 right away. This time, challenge yourself to go a little bit slower. But if you found a good pace for yourself, stick with it. There's no need to keep pushing yourself to the point of, potentially injury or anything else. But if you found one that's making you sweat, making you shake, let's keep going with it. If you're not quite there yet, maybe we can move a little bit slower. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hammies and the quads as we're controlling ourselves down to the chair. Wherever you are, give it a go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Slowly lower. So I just adjusted the width of my feet there. If you want to bring them a little bit wider, maybe that'll help you find a little bit more control. Play with it yourself. See if it helps. Remember, core tight, not using the lower back. 20 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. We have this one next. But before we do that, maybe shake your neck out, roll your shoulders out, anything that's feeling stiff. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. This would be a good one to do to music. $20 seconds to go. And 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Deep breath. All right. We have 2 down, 6 more to go. Next one. Side legs. Give them a little bit lower. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What have you found out about the muscles in your legs so far? And 3, 2, 1, rest. We have one more in the chair. We swimming out and then back in. Prepare yourself for that, where you're holding your shoulders down and back. Is your core tight? Sitting upright? Is your neck back? Are you leaning your neck forward? Keep that one. That's a tough one to remember as well. So 3, 2, 1. Let's get to work. $20 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. You're standing up. Okay. I'll even face you guys for this last round with the toe raises. So we're up here. And then roll on and lower slowly on 1. Let me go ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Controlled upward. Controlled descent. There we go. All the way up. And all the way down. This is a fun little challenge. Maybe it's unique to you. I think we've done it in the past, or something similar at least. But it's always good to try new things. Find out where your weaknesses are, because everybody has them. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, man, from here, and we're out, and we're back in, and we're out, but we're not there yet. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're almost done today, so put your maximum effort into this one, and the next 2. 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Sumo squats are next. So if your feet are pointed out as such, this time I want you to try pointing them forward. So towards the camera, towards the front of the room. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. How does that change up your squat? Kind of forces you to move in a different pattern. Maybe you have to think about sending your knees forward, your hips back a little bit more, or a slightly different variation. All right. 20 seconds to go. Think about that inner thigh squeeze on the way down. Squeeze. And then popping back up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right. Last one for the day, guys. Start with that left foot forward again. Feet outside of shoulder width. Just start rocking into the hips. We're going to go ahead in 3, 2, 1. Might spend a little bit more time with this one. All we're doing is just rocking into the hip. Start to feel that femur bone poke into the pelvis, into the socket, and out. You can feel the muscles pushing you side to side. Those are great stabilizing muscles. Good to keep the hips mobile and able to keep you upright. So now let's start to sway a little bit faster. And we're gonna add in some jab cross uppercut combos. Go for it. Keep that sway going. That's what we're focused on. This is just a little bit of extracurricular. 3, 2, 1. Switch feet, and we're just swaying here. Might be slightly different. All right, where are you feeling changes in movement, changes in loading pattern? What part of your hips, what part of your core is feeling like it's loading slightly different? Your ankles, your knees, and here we go, a little bit faster. And we have 10 seconds left, guys. Your best go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Come on down to the chair. Have some water. And here we are. Let's start to breathe together. So deep inhale. And exhale fully out. Deep inhale. Exhale fully out. We're just going to continue this pattern. I want you to stay as relaxed in your chair as possible. Open up your stomach. Deep in. And let it out. Now, not blowing it out, not forcing it out, just relaxing it out until there's no air left. Deep inhale. Relax out. Deep inhale. Out. Fully into the stomach, into the chest. And out. And fully in. Relax it out. Breathe into your chest, stomach, and even your head. And out. Keep it going. We have 5 more. Fully in. If you're starting to feel lightheaded, that's okay. 4. And out. 3. And out. 2. And out. 1. And out. And breathing on your own. On the next out breath, softly closing your eyes and start to come into the space around you. So listening to any sounds, feeling the weight of your body. I like to think feeling the presence of the objects around you. Now you've seen them with your eyes, but with your eyes closed, you have a sense of where they are. So that is another piece of feeling your environment, allowing any smells to come and go, thoughts to come and go, noises to come and go, and then bringing the focus to the breath. One on the inhale, two on the exhale, all the way up to a count of 10, and then restarting from 1. Noticing how you feel today. What is the aura about yourself, about your head, about the room? Are you anxious? Are you scared? Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you elated? Are you joyful? Are you melancholy? Whatever it is, wherever you are, just noting it. Not trying to change anything, just being aware of our headspace as well as our space in the room. If you have any thoughts start to creep in, not bashing yourself, but just realizing that thoughts can be wonderful, they can be fun, they can be exciting, they can entrap us in a sense of fear or anger. But every time we let one of those emotions and thoughts, take us too far, we miss an opportunity to be mindful. Now, while we're focused on thinking, let's consider that we've all thought about thinking a number of times in our life, and just remembering that we are not a thought, we are not an emotion, we are not an action even. We are a compilation of our experiences and actions put into one. So if there is a negative thought or even a positive thought about your mind today, just remembering that we don't live in the past, we don't live in the future, we only live right here, right now. And with that, starting to bring your consciousness back into the room, the feeling of your feet on the floor, hands on your lap, the sense of the objects in the room, any sounds in the room, any feelings about the mind. And letting them go, and opening your eyes whenever you are ready. And that'll be all for today.
Hi, everyone. This is Z from Yonkers Public Library. Thanks so much to Sally Pinto and Alexis and Barbara from Newark. Thank you to our community partners, WJCS, the City of Yonkers Office for the Aging, Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter, Friends of Crestwood Library, and Yonkers Public Library for making this phenomenal partnership. And we thank each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Be well, stay well.